so it's a pretty big cooldown. And not the best setup that they have. Not too much to see on this one. Dragon Blood, they're gonna keep spamming the spells.
Just trade your farm back and forth.
Yeah, when he uses Breathe Fire, he uses Doppelganger just to dispel that. Top lane.
First Blood. Searing Chains got used on the Centaur. Crystal, 560 HP on this Clinks is not a lot.
Yeah, he could get 1 point in Skeleton Walk. Like right now, it would be more valuable. He's gonna die because of it. Because he can't.
Version's still just standing around. Tiger has hit level 3.
You can see a difference how Dragon Knights build these days. They don't go for Soul Ring anymore. At least a couple of games that I saw, they go for Ring of Aquila, which gives them even more armor, mana regen, and ability to pressure the tower.
That just makes everything so much more effective. Unfortunately, Interactive, but Alliance a little bit too speedy for them as they snap in to position. Misha finds Tiger over by the regen rune up at top. They should be grabbed up by one of Alliance. Immersion wants to stop it all from happening. Walks in, finds the Fisher onto Chen. Tiger now in trouble. Centaur low HP. And finally finished off as Tiger maybe can deny himself to Roshan. Punch and nicely done. Deny out.
He actually skipped 1 point in Searing Arrows, got the Skeleton Walk. I wonder what Magnus is gonna build this game.
Well, he's gonna RP the Tiny to start off with. BZZ.
I think if you just hood first into Blink Dagger and then upgrade it into the pipe.
Go for the big boy build.
Yeah, then you get the HP talent on level 10. A lot of stuff on Espada's side. Pretty much everything magical. That's level 4 Ember Spirit.
Where is he? Oh, he is 6 feet under. He is dead. Level 4 Ember Spirit. Now, hasn't done too much damage to that tier 1, and the smoke from Alliance yet again. Insania and Tiger. Hellbear Smasher with a telekinesis lift to start things off. Okay, chases forward with that Breathe Fire, reducing their damage. Needed the Doppelganger just to dispel as much as they can. Off it, finishing off Nyx with ease. As Misha and...
Do the mad carry.
39.25.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's the one. Not a clue. Absolutely not a clue. Magnus. RP. Fisher there to slow it down. Boxy. The toss up on the Maiden. Might cause a problem here. And Misha will lose his life before they take the Magnus down. Nice little Satyr here. Can obviously purge and dispel off the Flame Guard. Slow down the Crystal Maiden. Sets up for a Hellbear Smash and a good Satyr Blast.
That's so stupid in my opinion. That you can remove just a full Flame Guard with one spell.
Yeah.
Look at it.
LTW. He's popped the Flame Guard. Where's the Purge? Dispel it off. Still got it running. Finally taken away. But look at Koikva go. Stunned. Immersion holds the Clinks in place. Forces the TP out. The Echo will stop it. And LTW looks to clear up Koikva. Aggression from a...
There are so many good spells to steal in this game.
Level 4 Empower. Magnus. 3-4-1-1 build. Pops it over onto the PL, but he's gone for this RP with the help of Clinks to find BZZ. They do not know about the 3 heroes coming in from the northern side. Immersion Fisher catches 2. Nice and Champ to follow through, and Boxy. I don't know if he can save his buddy here with a quick skewer over onto Nyx. He's put himself in more danger than he was really saving the Clinks from. That sure death of Koikva. But Boxy will survive, it looks like, unless Nyx can get in here with a stun and a dual breath. Misha with a frostbite in a second. The mana is there, and Boxy will die. Purge off the Flame Guard. LTW knows it's coming. So he's trying to toy with it. Look at that. Slow Ember Spirit, the Remnant. Down to a crawl as the tower dies to Tiger. Move in from BZZ with the Searing Chains to follow through, and that Fisher will secure.
You have to buy a 900 gold item. You don't need to buy either a Soul Ring, or if you want to go for Mana Boots, you can really skip it and just go for a fast Blink Dagger.
14 minutes, and he's going to have Blink. Nyx is ganked up.
they can surprise. Okay, Maiden just TP'd, smoke is used.
Oh man. Earthshaker has Blink, but so does Magnus. In on top of the Dragon Knight. Lift up. And Nyx in the middle of 4. Remnants forward, trying to burst him down, but in comes the Earthshaker. Blink Echo on to 2. The freezing field in the south. Immersion is still trapped inside the middle of them all. The Remnants bouncing back and forth from LTW to take down 3 of Alliance. Koikva and Tiger both in full retreat mode. LTW maybe looking to chase. BZZ Blink into the combo onto Jen. Quick steal back, does grab the toss, and Insania sends Koikva straight into battle.
Okay. If you just survive, you can cast a decent RP with the skewer.
Another smoke from Espada. Fisher into the enchant token. The send back from Jen is not going to work this time. Boxy ripped limb from limb, and Tiger with no boots has no way to run away from LTW. Speedy little hasted Ember Spirit. His buddies are Chen and someone who just TP'd away because Koikva is hunting ILTW. 1 remnant away, but the Link Echo saves the day, and Boxy whips out the RP. Immersion will pay with his life, sacrifices himself for the greater good of ILTW. Boxy, though, nice movement by Espada there. Holding up on the high ground where they have vision. From top to bottom, Fisher comes out. Insania gets jumped. Nice little skewer back as the freezing field comes out onto Mickey, but he's tanky as all hell. Misha burnt down. Nyx pops his BKB, but is this too little too late? Quick doppelganger over. Nyx chased down and out. It looks like Mickey has that kill pretty much locked in place, but Koikva, hand of God. Quick send back. Can you get him out of danger? Koikva turns and fights into BZZ, but he will die as Tiger looks at least to try and take a life with him. Could jump away as ILTW goes for the TP, but another Fisher comes out, and this Phantom Lancer, Mickey God, seems unstoppable.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the top lane, Boxy was trying to chase Dragon Knight, saving RP for the first time now. Dragon Knight is going to be probably able to blink out, but has no TP.
Good shockwave. Ooh. Dark Trolls.
That's full Mjolnir, level 18 Dragon Knight. That's going to hurt Phantom Lancer. But he's getting closer to a heart. He's going to be a lot tankier.
Oh, wow. Misha's gone. Immersion does have the jump in here with BCZ and Nyx. Can the Magnus get there? Not quite in time. Still a 3-man RP looking decent for Boxy, but they don't have the follow-through damage. Oh, Alliance so close to keep every single time. You count 12, you count 7, you count 50, you count 32. So many observables here for Alliance, and they will be able to scout out Immersion and safely kill him thanks to them. Really at arm's reach to help his buddy as Koikva just continues going. Dives into the jungle again. Under a sentry though as Misha dusts. Frostbite. And with a Dragon Knight jumping forward, a quick skewer back, but Koikva's already dead. Boxy needs to get out of here. Very quickly get out here because the Ember arrives and Tiger's been caught. Chen gone and Espada. They are giving Alliance the Magnus as Insania takes the net worth lead over his offlaner.
And Dragon Knight is not a nerd. He didn't pick the GPM talent.
Very good. That armor and HP regen is very strong. Slides of fist, remnants forward, Mickey. With Insania burning ILTW's mana, but Immersion, the big Echo Slam, and Mickey trapped inside with all the stuns that they can muster, but the Magnus. RP's up onto 1. Can Mickey get away? He's doppelgangering, he's jumping, he's jiving, he's trying to Phantom Rush back to the creep wave. He's in the trees he goes, but it's Nyx who knows your direction. Koikva unable to do too much in the back, does get a kill onto BZZ, but the sentry, you're absolutely correct. They've got plenty of them as well. The chain stuns from Immersion, the reveal comes out. ILTW, a little bit careful here, buddy, but the Shadow Amulet keeps him nice and safe. And hello, ILTW, he scouts, and I think he breaks a smoke on at least 2 or 3 heroes there. Alliance getting jumped. ILTW into the mix. Middle of 3 of them. Solo RP. Boxy takes out the Ember Spirit. Finally, Mecha gets up on the board now, jumping in. Earthshaker dies as Koikva's BKB pays off wonderfully. Nyx and BZZ sprinting away. Misha doesn't get quickly onto the Dragon Knight, but the Fisher, Insania yules up. They catch out the Tiny, and he should be the easy kill, but they take away from Espada. BZZ not done just yet as Koikva finds Misha all the way in the jungle area, and Ember and Tiny do not have buybacks. Tier 3 will die here, and Alliance will be the ones to claim it. Are they opening up onto the barracks now with no glyph available? Koikfa is low on mana, but that's melee barracks gone. Quick retreat from Alliance now as the Blink Echo arrives. In comes Magnus, look for that RP, but it's on CD, he can't throw it in. It was just a randy skewer into the mix of things. It's the parallel fissures.
Dragonite is going to be 25 really soon.
40 strength, not too bad. This smoke needs to pay off. Blink in onto the Magnus. He's tanky though with Lotus and Hood. Drag back with Tiny and Nyx with the DK there. Trying to spam out with Emergence Echo Slam, but the tanky ass Mickey PL jumps away without caring about you. Okay, maybe now he cares. Does he cares? He cares. That's a lot of damage. Nyx needs to chase forward. He will find the build one as well. The crits, the hits will finish him off as the RP is too late again. Boxy catches 3. The Ember and the DK both trapped inside for Koikfa to finish him off. The buyback of the PL. Now they find the Dragon Knight. They've got the damage. And Espada, another almost full wipe, as showing himself for a quick little poke and a prod. Takes the tower down to half HP in a matter of seconds as the range racks removed. Crit or whatever it's going to be from Tiny. But no, you're absolutely right. There is very, very little here in terms of projectiles. This time, BZZ. This time, status resistance and Glimmer Cape will not save. ILTW going very aggressive. BZZ buys back. Territory of Espada. Misha and BZZ pop the smoke. Tiny has Blink, and a quick doppelganger will try and keep the PL alive. The Blink Echo, the RP whiffs, Emergence dropping low, but Koikfa stands its ground against Nyx. The Dragon Knight is burning quickly, but Alliance have to reset. They've busted out some big spells, and they've not finished anyone off just yet. Nobody's died, and the stolen Blink Echo from Insania kills the Earthshaker. Taste of your own medicine, you bastard, as they find Misha in the back, and Mickey will clear that up with ease. Easy as ABC. For Alliance, as Mickey pops himself up with a doppelganger. And that low cooldown means he can just continually spam out these illusions, and the help of Koikfa. I mean, it's not just help, it's destruction, but they do jump in onto the Clinks. There's the hand of God from Tiger, keeping the Clinks up and running. For now, at least, the BKB is expended as Mickey just stands in the middle of it all. The Freedom Shield finally comes out. They've got the RP. Boxy onto 3. Where's the fall through damage though? They're tanky as all hell, these Espada heroes. BZZ still alive, but it's skewered back into the mix as ILTW joins the fight. Ember Spirit, can you survive? PL will retreat. The Glimmer Cape to get himself out of danger, and a send back from Chen means Tiger will potentially lose his own life, but high ground still held. Espada, they've lost Tiny and what's Immersion up to? He's got Gem, he's got Echo, he blinks in, he will not land a Fissure, and he will not survive to tell the story of his death, because Boxy skewers him out of the Yules and sends him back at Magic Resist. Mickey, good doppelganger again.
Oh, double damage. Clanks.
Where is he? Oh dear. BZZ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dead. 6 hits were thrown, 5 landed because he was dead before he hit the ground. Tier 3 bottom now dies. Boxy looking, but the Maelstrom will cancel any Blink play he thought that he'd try and make. Mickey just continues going in with the doppelganger. ILTW jumps towards the Rubik. They want Insania right here, right now. Stun. Lotus doesn't stop it. And another remnant forward will allow ILTW back in. The RP fake pumps cancel back and forth. Boxy needs to throw it soon because he's about to die if he doesn't. 2 men caught inside, but the enchant totem turn around from Immersion cancels the chain stunning, but Misha in the back with the barracks falling. Mickey and Koikfa arrive to slaughter Espada. Ember Spirit does have some decent sleight of fist hits incoming. But Koikfa, oh my god, he's so close to death. The breathe fire doesn't land. He jukes to the side. And next one's, and like you said in the previous game about the Arc Warden, he's about to explode in one way or another. I don't know which way it's going to go, but Tiger does get picked. Mickey wants to continue this and turn it into maybe a proper team fight. Remnants forward from Insania, going in for the Dragon Knight as they have lifted and killed him off. 2 minutes with no DK. Remnant back and forth from ILTW to try and juke away. He thinks that's the real Clinks, but it's not. Just an illusion. The real one is Shadowblade for 10 seconds. And it will just be the proxy push forward. Doppelganger illusions, little by little. Catapults there to do the majority of the damage, while Mickey forces back at Espada. ruins any of their plans that they were trying to set up to defend their barracks. Fisher, blink, echo in. There we go with a catch and kill. Insane not dead with an RP turn. This is Alliance absolutely slaughtering Espada. GG's coming for sure as BZZ buys back. Insane does the same thing. Mirror movement from the two teams, but they'll take down the lane of Rax bottom. Espada not done just yet. Fisher forward. Immersion wants in, but BZZ is going to get the avalanche toss combo forward, and they kill the Clinks. 100 seconds without him, but BZZ pays the ultimate price. And now we're in a 2v5. Espada with the Ember and the Earthshaker left standing. The Phantom Lancer sprints immediately for the tier 4s. Earthshaker blinks out. Ember lifted up. Insania wants this kill. Blood's in the water, and Espada, they are the seal, has been chased by the Great White Shark. Alliance, they've got their eyes set on the prize. Remnant all you want, Ember Spirit. Sleight of Fist and Chains. Oh, sure you can try, but you are going to die. LR2W jumps over to the side, but it's Clinks ripping apart your tier 4s. Another skewer back on the Maiden. A good Fisher, blink in, and chant onto 3. But do they have the follow-up? Maybe. Unspoken too soon. Espada, they're holding on for dear life. Tier 4s finally die as the throne is now exposed, and Alliance are not closing it out just yet. LTW giving it his all as Mickey and Tiger backing up, but Espada are against Mega Creeps. Their throne is exposed, and Alliance, they are in control.
Radiance
Did not go for Battle Fury. Look at his damage. He has 110 damage on Ember Spirit, 120.
He's going to have 0 in a second because he is dead for 2 minutes. Removed from the game. Insania remnanting again towards the Dragonite, who does 800 a hit when he gets the crit. Earthshaker used up. Does have the Echo Slam, and he'll be forced to use it. Calls the GG as he celebrates his death. Insania with a steal, the turn of the RP, but that team 2 technically going to Alliance. 1 victory away from securing this best of preference they want. If Espada do go down the route of Tiny or Kunkka in that mid lane, it will be the Monkey King up against them. And nice and healthy to the middle lane. Gets a free torrent out of it as well. Just to burn Boxy a little more. Top lane, bottom lane, both having a bit of a fight. Insania looks like he might just die, but the first blood is on ILTW thanks to Koikva with that.
Be able to kill the Kunkka. Kunkka has Boots of Speed as well. Pretty good. Oh man, he gets the double kill on the creeps, and he can I mean, not spam, but use torrent more often on the mid lane with Crystal Maiden.
Again,
this Morphling's not gonna have a good time at all.
Even if he doesn't die, down to half HP, burning through half of his mana pool as well. Half a hero remains on top for that Morphling, but Mickey, less than half. Drops very low to this BZZ spam. The Sata comes in with a bit of a blast and a bit of HP regen, but you cannot regen through 18 and 3 CS. Not atrocious. But Monkey 26 and 15 and the Mirana not too far behind either. Definitely looking good in this game. Absolutely. Curse Crown is there. But Insania doesn't care as Koikva with a long range arrow makes it look so easy. ILTW. Max Agi, getting chipped away at, little by little, taking damage and more damage, and don't die. Very close as Koikva jumps in with the arrow forward. Damage not enough here as the Cursed Crown will land, and Koikva feeds. Insania will not be able to get the trade back as Morphling baits in the Mirana this time around. Down towards bottom, we miss out on a couple of kills. Winter Wyvern still alive. Koikva with the arrow slides on by, and Immersion might just be able to walk this one off. No, the leap and the Starstorm, the double tap, and the final arrow kills. With double damage, Tiny. Come on then. 174 damage, but the torrent out the X will catch Boxy's Monkey King, and even under his own tower, BZZ will slap him down. So you're going to have maybe 2 wards total.
Winter Wyvern has 1 point in Cold Embrace. X Mark on the mid lane.
Again with the Tiny, and again with the Crystal Maiden. Chain stun it into Boxy, and that will be a simple kill. Splinter Blast comes out from Insania. Got to be careful though with Nyx here.
Whoa, that tower was really low.
Yeah. The Monkey So Kunkka, what's the story here? Wukong's command, Penitence out, Nyx 3 hit, there's the 4th, yep. Foxy chases, okay, Kunkka will fall. Misha and BZZ just a little ping at spell. Bottom lane ILTW, not quite max Agi, 800 HP is what he's sitting at, but he can morph very quickly, up to 1300, back he goes into the Ember Spirit mode as immersion has died elsewhere. Boxy looking good as Mickey's still fighting. ILTW dropping low but has the morph back into his normal hero. Send back onto Mickey, the X mark, the boat, catching the Chen. Mickey, there we go, back home as Insania arrives but dusted up, he will die. Quick cold embrace just to buy some time, but really there is no escape here for the Winter Wyvern.
They wanted to give a last hit Crystal Maiden, but because they were forced to move mid, it means that Tiny is not gonna have that much farm.
Crystal Maiden being caught here as well. Misha, a very tasty morsel for Mickey to pick up and burn through. Siege damage on that tower. ILTW will defend for now, but that catapult's still going. Top lane, Kuiper, terrorize, not going to happen. Not Crystal Maiden, careful! That is a wild wing, and it is being protected by the Ember. Good slide dodge there on the Terrorize, but the Bramble Mace still connects, and that allows the X mark with the boat to come in from Nyx. Can he Remnant? He can. Mickey God gets away. No problem whatsoever, but that Kunkka, look at how much damage he's doing to the Crystal Maiden. Whack, whack, whack with the Tidebringer he goes. Poor little Dark Willow.
And on the top lane, they managed to kill Tiny as well. This is slowly falling apart for Espada.
Well, they're still going on bottom, you know. Nyx is back in. Oh, ILTW says hello into the Ember Spirit mode. Jumps forward and slight on the chains. Chen caught with Insania there as well. Mickey thinking, hey, I don't really want to get involved in this. ILTW has a Flame Guard on Morphling. I will chase the Crystal Maiden, and I will very likely get a quick and easy one over onto Misha here. Another Remnant and the burn through from the Flame Guard gets the security on it. Nyx and ILTW don't know about Monkey King though. They don't know about the Monkey King. The Boundless Strike is there onto 2. Searing Chains to follow through. Down goes Nyx. The Kunkka's gone. ILTW might be in a spot above it.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Slight dodge the X mark.
Oh man, you're so fine. You
monstrous.
my mind.
Quite interesting that, you know, he's played middle here against the Kunkka, but he is very definitely the position 3. You know, he's roamed around. He's not getting this guaranteed farm consistently. As Mickey finds ILTW, BCC misses. With the Avalanche, unfortunately, the jump away too speedy from the Ember, and it puts BZZ in a position that is caught between 3 Alliance heroes.
I love what the Alliance is doing. They're just moving away from vision, so Monkey King can score hits and he can't toss him back.
3-man Boundless Strike as well. Cold Embrace comes in. The boat is lined up for the Torrent to land, but the Winter's Curse might buy some time. Monkey King, Boxy, Wukong's command will fly out now, and there are heroes caught inside. There's cage match between them, but ILTW with the Jingu and the Boundless Strike, he's kept himself in a good spot to battle. Mickey trying.
Oh, get dispelled with Yule Scepter.
Yes, rid of the Jingu. And ILTW tries to go for a very optimistic TP, but Kuiper with a triple kill shuts it all down. They'll be moving into the gathered and disciplined military pack of Alliance heroes. Ready with the Invis Rune, Mickey with the 2-man chains. In comes the Avalanche toss. BZZ combo up. Nice X-Mark, but the Yule Scepter will cancel it all out. Remnant forward with a slight again sent back to home, and Mickey can rejoin the battle whenever he so pleases as BZZ jukes the arrow but still dies. Monkey King, can you jump forward for more? Well, Mickey can, but no chain.
Oh, didn't connect.
He didn't use it. Searing Chain's still off cooldown, and he's got Slight ready now. Misha to try and slow them down, but they want the Morphling. Chains, again, not connecting with the Morph into the Ember mode. Boxy trapped inside the trees. There's the Dark Willow with the Bedlam, killing off Boxy, but the Winter's Curse. Morphling has been trapped, and Mickey with the damage. Looks like they should be able to clear him up. The Morph into the Ember Spirit. HP pool, and ILTW survives somehow. Torrent forward, and Tiger gets caught with the Mickey. Ember finally, ILTW is dead. It took them long enough, but Alliance secure another team fight win, and they're not done just yet.
Oh,
Slight into Yules, and that allows him to stick around to the chains afterwards, but in comes Tiny again. Avalanche toss kills off Ember. He can buy back and Remnant in, but I think this fight might finally be done. No! Oh no! I called it! Mickey buys back and Remnant's in. He is hungry. BZZ Avalanche toss back in the creep wave as well. They've got the Kunkka. and Espada bleeding out.
A lot of stuff to focus, and they're trying to go on Ember Spirit with the boat, with everything, and he just uses the Yule Scepter to dodge the combos. This might be a good kill.
That arrow looked like it might have saved him.
What's the price?
They do get the dieback on Ember, but they lose their Morphling and time.
Good Roche lineup. Chen will be level 13 after using the tome. 35% XP gain, really paying off.
That's more experience for the Dire to take when he dies, though. Aiden. But they don't want her. They want the Morphling. Very sneakily, very quietly, though. A Winter's Curse with the Wukong's command on top. Arrow nice from Koikva. And it catches the Crystal Maiden. I think he wanted the Morphling, to be perfectly honest, so I guess nice from Misha, I should correct myself, to save ILTW. Match. Game 3 here in this best of 5. Alliance leading 2-0. And very close to closing it all out. Moonlight Shadow gives Insania that invisibility. ILTW has died to Koikva as the Winter's Curse catches Kunkka. Can Insania do more? The Fleeting Field is going to miss out here as the X-Mark drags it back with a Cold Embrace into the boat and the toss. So BZZ looking to clear up, but Insania is still technically alive. Finally taken out of the game by the Tiny, but Koikva's allowed to clear up now. Triple kill with a Beyond God-like streak, and Misha cleared up by Mickey means Alliance are in the see the monkey bottom now. Still has this opportunity. Blink, avalanche, toss, dead Monkey King.
That's a huge chunk of gold. 700 gold for him.
They defend this bottom tower. Spamming out with Splinter Blasters, great. But he will need the rest of his team to come in.
That's a Monkey King with a BKB. He just needs to use the chicken. Insania, do they have a dust? They pop.
Do, but he's over the trees. Nice terrorize. Sends him the other Yule's Maelstrom into Octarine Core, and not just the Maelstrom Octarine, going for a fight down at bottom and hunting for ILTW. That's a long TP! Oh, dearie me, Morphling! How's this happened? ILTW, Yule's up into the air. They will get a chains back on the Tiger, but that's the Morphling gone, dead for 50. And this might be high ground.
Back, maybe he was being greedy. Also try to TP to the same tower.
It felt like 3 heroes had like TP before him. Dark Willow getting rooted up, and Mickey just going to go with the lawnmower and burn down the Willow with the Flame Guard.
The gold and deals most of the damage, especially with that Mjolnir finish. What is... Alright, they're trying to make a move. Boxy.
There's the BKB. Immediately comes into play. They thought they could bait and play around with the Monkey King, but he is no fool.
Quick fingers.
High ground. The Dark Willow gets arrowed up. In comes Insania. Winter's Curse. Pull the trigger. There's Nyx caught. Morphling laying into him as well. Mickey thinking about his targets. Goes for the chains onto 2 and about the strike. Will land on 3. The boat flies over, but it's not fast enough. Nyx is still in trouble, and he is going to be swept up in the dangerous storm that Alliance brings. The Tiny has walked into the eye of the storm. Unfortunately, it's not as quiet as he was once told. Hamburg.
BKBs are on cooldown. Okay, Mirana has a BKB. Monkey King, ulti ready in a second. Another arrow on a Dark Willow.
Chains into arrow, into Boundless Strike, into death.
That's a dieback. More than a minute for a Dark Willow.
Wukong's command to zone any potential defense here from Espada, but these racks glyphed up will surely crumble as Alliance break the base. Espada, not much left in the tank now. Misha just skirting the edge of vision, trying to make sure that any movement down towards the bottom racks can be stopped.
Espada has enough to take this game. Tiny going all in with the damage. Crystallis plus double hit from Echo Saber.
The Cold Embrace on Tiger keeps him alive with the Glimmer Cape to hell. Freezing Field expended. Insania dead to BZZ, so a couple of kills on the Supja. Immersion. BZZ, do you scout this? Moonlight Shadow gives Boxy nice little umbrella of safety. The Observer Ward up on the high ground. Tiny with a Quelling Blade cut the tree, huh?
Yeah, Monkey King is alone on the bottom. There's the bottom ulti.
And is this the second smoke as well? It is. Insania used it. Crystal Maiden. Very low HP, but not dead. BZZ gets jumped on by Koikva, shredded. ILTW has jumped forward with the waveform onto Insania, but the Cold Embrace keeps them all nice and cold and comfortable as the Winter Wyvern flaps her wings and flies away, soaring away from ILTW as he does chase and looks to commit, but the BKB is about to wear off, and ILTW with no mana, nothing really left to do, will get arrowed up, and that is it for you. High hero wipe. Go mid and end.
Who has a buyback on side of Espada? Morphling.
Just look at the top, the golden lines around it, and GG is called. That is it. Espada tap out Alliance. 3-0 victory in its best of 5 to take themselves through to ESL 1 Hamburg 2018.
I gotta say, Alliance is looking really good. They qualified for the